Hey everybody, and thank you for checking back in with Headlocks and Hot Packs today. As you can see, we have another baseball rip that is not a sealed wax box. It is a wax box nonetheless, however, of 1988 Topps Big. A lot of people don't really care for these cards. However, this was an LCS pickup for the low price of $10.98. Third series, 264 card set. There are no rookies in here, so we're really just Hall of Fame and star searching, and we'll definitely run into a number of doubles. Can't really do the math in my head right now, but 264 divided by 3, you figure it out. There's only going to be so many cards here in the third series. Of course, you see the Big Mac there on the top. Nothing much to really look at on the bottom here, but cheap pickup, so haven't ripped it on the channel yet. I was going to pop this out for us, like, there we go. It was being a little difficult. But haven't ripped any of this on the channel, so figured this would be a fun little revisit for some people. I have never actually opened any Topps Big before. I've owned some, but never opened any. Nonetheless, here's a look at our packs. Topps Big Baseball. Of course, a lot of people don't like these because of the size. 7 cards per pack here. Here's the backs. I'm not really worried about these being searched, although that's a little bit sketchy there. Like I said, only because there are no rookies in here, so what would anybody really be searching these packs for? And here's going to be the fronts. We have a piece of cardboard here. It's the t-shirt giveaway, which is long expired. And here's a look at our first cards. There's Bob Horner there, and here is the back. Of course, they look like the Bazooka cards on the backs. Carmelo Martinez, Odie McDowell. I don't even know what stars are in this third series. It was just, again, a cheap pickup. I got this at the same time as the 89 Fleer set that we ripped into in our last baseball card opening. Found us the Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card, as well as John Smoltz, Craig Biggio, Randy Johnson. It was not sealed, but it was hand collated, and every card was in fact in there. Here's our third pack here, another t-shirt offer there. Then we have Glenn Davis, Dave Valley, John Farrell, former Red Sox manager, Darryl Strawberry. That's definitely the best one we've come across so far. Mookie Wilson is kind of a Mets legend. And then Luis Rivera. Take a look at those specs right there. Alright, apologies. We had a phone call there that I've been waiting on. I had to take that. Actually, here we go. Third series contains cards 177 to 264, so probably should have done some further investigation on that before our opening, but I did not, and here we go. We're already starting to see some doubles. Seen that Charles Hudson already. Harold Baines, there's our first Hall of Famer. Look at Harold Baines. We'll keep him on the map here. And there is the Big Mac, so that's definitely the best card that we have acquired out of the third series. Here's a look. Mark David McGwire. I didn't realize he played third base at some point. And another Hall of Famer there, Carlton Fisk. 2 White Sox Hall of Famers. And then another one there, Jim Rice, so not too bad. So who knows, maybe we have found all the good stuff that there even is to be found already. Kind of going into this one blind. A little bit of sticking on those t-shirt offers there to the top card, but nothing bad. Jeff Treadway, and then Mike Greenwell. Had some pretty good years for the Bo Sox back in the mid-late 80s. Actually have seen at one point Mike Greenwell's home in Florida. I couldn't tell you what town it was because I don't remember. But checklist there, first time seeing one of those. I actually used to live in Florida. Of course, I live in Maine now. I lived in Florida for a number of years, and my job was metal roofing, installing metal roofing on people's homes and garages, whatever else they wanted it installed on. And I basically, third time seeing Charles Hudson there, basically lived in hotel rooms for 2 to 3 years because we were constantly on the road all over the state of Florida and even some very southernmost points of Alabama, and even made our way into Georgia at one point, but I don't think we ever did any work there. Eddie Murray is a Hall of Famer, of course, and a member of the 500 Homer Club. I probably say that every single time we pull an Eddie Murray card. But of course, if you are a frequent watcher of our channel, you know that I'm definitely more of a basketball guy. Bert Blyleven, also in the hall. So I have some pretty good baseball knowledge, but it's definitely not to the extent of my basketball knowledge. That's the end of our first stack. Probably going to be a quick rip here. And so I really only came into collecting baseball cards because the prices of basketball are just so insane. Ron Gant there, Mike Henneman, and Danny Tartabull. Of course, those basketball prices are still pretty high. At first it was only the current year because everybody was high on Zion. Ozzie Smith, nice Hall of Famer there. The classic batting helmet on his dome piece. But then with the Last Dance documentary series on ESPN, the price of vintage, I guess, at this point, it's kind of weird to say that, makes me feel old, but the older, like, 90s basketball cards, another Carlton Fisk there, the prices have all gone up because of the Jordan chasers, so even the cheap stuff we had been able to get just last year is no longer cheap anymore. For example, the incredibly common 91-92 Upper Deck basketball, you could find boxes of that for $5 to $10, mainly usually $5. Another Ron Gant and Lenny Dykstra again, and that is no longer the case. You would be lucky to get one of the locker boxes for $15 right now. Ozzie Smith, second time seeing him. Donnie Baseball is a good one there. Put him over Mr. Blyleven, and then Brian Smith. I may have to pick up some bigger sleeves for, excuse me, fitting some of these in. Uh-oh, I coughed on camera. Don't worry, everybody. Simply allergies. I cut the grass today, so kicking up all that stuff has given me a little bit of the sniffles and the coughs, but nothing to worry about. I don't think that popping up over the last hour is anything to worry about. And there he is again. We cannot avoid him. Put in Wegman. He will always, Kirk Gibson's decent, will always remind me of the movie Little Big League when I see Bill Wegman. If you're not familiar with Little Big League, you can catch that sometimes on MLB Network. Excuse me. Good lord. I should probably start wearing a mask when I'm mowing the damn lawn, too, so I don't breathe in all that crap that I kick up. Juan Nieves, the final one there. Last pack of our second stack here. I have to take a haul off this Pepsi beside me so I don't keep coughing on camera and get everybody all worried. Glenn Davis, another Carney Lansford there. Another Glenn Davis, so 2 in the same pack. And then Greg Brock. We've probably seen just about everything there is to see already out of Series 3 here. As I wet my whistle there and calm down my throat a little bit. I am just now noticing that some of the corners on some of these are not the best. Of course, this box you can see has been through it. But it's only Topps Big, so you know, we're not going to be sending anything off to PSA to get graded or anything like that. Just a fun rip. And a way for me to add some more Hall of Famers such as this guy here, Carlton Fisk, to my personal collection. Although we have seen the Fisk a couple of times now already. More than halfway through the box here. Like I said, we've pretty much seen everything there is to see. Another John Farrell there, checklist. Luis Rivera again. Claudel Washington, I think we've seen probably 5 times now. And Mr. Wegman, the final one out of these 7-card packs. 177 to 264 was our number run here. Another Fisk. So what is the math on that? 177 to 164. Is that 80 something? Almost said 89. Another Dave Parker there. These are ripping quite very easily. I almost mixed together the words quite and very and said vite. We had the another Big Mac, Jack Clark, first time seeing that one. Another Big Mac on the back of this pack here. Jim Morrison, not to be confused with the Doors singer. And another Big Mac with dinged corner there on the bottom left as we throw the packs on top of our Ozzie Smiths there. As you all know, I will go through and compare the condition of all these Star and Hall of Famer cards and hang on to the best one. Put the rest in my now 10-cent binder, or, well, not 10 cent, but I do keep the doubles, and then I try to, you know, I'll eventually put together some more mystery bags, like I have up for sale on my eBay right now. Another Donnie Baseball there. I have mystery bags for football, baseball, and basketball. And so if you're looking for Jordans, those are a pretty good way to find them. There's also some other really good stuff in those mystery bags. I know there's a Trae Young rookie card in one of them, as well as some Marvin Bagley rookies. Lots of Hall of Famers like Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, and the like. Sounds like I'm giving some cheap promo here to myself, but so yeah, you can check those out on eBay. My eBay username is EA's Cards and Such. Another Kirk Gibson there. So it's EAS Cards, the letter N, Such. EA's Cards and Such. It used to be something different, but I changed it to make it a little more relevant to the types of things I sell on there. Mostly cards. And then some other random things I come across now and then. Hence the name Cards and Such. Greg Brock and Rick Russell there again. Last pack of our third stack here, Chuck Finley. And then Mike Moore. We've seen the Ron Gant a couple of times now. I want to say I'm pretty sure 88 is indeed his rookie year, but because, I guess because he was in the regular top set, they don't count his Topps Big as a rookie card. Of course, that's just a guess. Another Jim Morrison there. Carmelo Martinez and Dick Schofield out of our first pack in the final stack here. Thanks everybody for tuning in and sticking with us the whole way through this box. Like I said, I know a lot of people don't find these to be super exciting, but they are indeed fun. Bob Horner kind of looks like John Kruk there. A little bit. This pack kind of ripped oddly. Speaking of basketball, still working on trying to get some more going here on the channel. Another Donnie baseball there. Usually when I pick up Purple 11 again, pick up basketball, I'll get a number of them all at once, which is was the case the last time we had a bunch of basketball. We had the 94 Skybox USA. We found that sweet Reggie Miller portrait insert, which was like 1 out of, I don't know, the odds on it were not the greatest, and we managed to find it. There's the Ron Gant there. Very young looking Ron Gant. I don't know why I always do this. Force of habit. Looks like we're not even going to have a 20-minute episode here. Headlocks and Hot Packs. I think this was 36 packs in here. Might have only been 24. Doesn't really say on the box, so another Ozzie Smith there. And then Frank Viola, again looking like the pitching coach in the movie Little Big League. Oddly enough, surrounded or focused on the Twins. So it's only fitting that Frank Viola looks like the pitching coach. Bobby Ojeda. I'm not sure if we saw that one yet. Another Carlton Fisk. That might be number 5 for old Pudge. And then R.I.P. Tony Fernandez. Final 3 packs here. If you have not subbed to the channel yet, please go ahead and do so. We got new videos, whether they be cards, wrestling related, or video game streams, every other day. We keep pretty consistent with that around here. Final 2 packs. Want to see that sub number continually rise up so that we can do some more giveaways and such. Another Jim Rice there. Sid Bream. Darryl Strawberry for the 2nd time, and that might be like 5 or 6 of those Ron Gants, and another Harold Baines. Here's our final pack. We don't really need any last pack mojo because we've already seen it all. And here's a look at the last ones. We have Mike Greenwell, Jose De Leon, Mark Eichhorn, another Mookie Wilson there, Glenn Davis. Is there going to be 2 Glenn Davises in this pack? There's not. Our final one is Dion James. So, solid box rip here, nice and quick. Packs opened easy. And we got all the Hall of Famers and the stars. That's a really good looking Eddie Murray card there, I must say. Jim Rice. Of course, the best one that we pulled was the Mark McGwire, most in terms of value anyways. This one is kind of off-center, so I'll have to compare it to the others. And then our other stars and Hall of Famers include Don Mead Baseball, Bert Blyleven, Carlton Fisk, who we saw like 5 or 6 times, and then Harold Baines. So that's going to do it for this edition of Headlocks and Hot Packs. Again, thank you for tuning in, and please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button down below if you liked this rip. And again, just a reminder, if you haven't subbed to the channel yet, please go ahead and do so. So, thanks for watching, and we will see you next time for some more Headlocks and Hot Packs.